Have you ever felt like the world is crushing you, suffocating you with its endless noise and relentless expectations? Every single breath you take feels like a battle. Every moment is a fight against the current of mediocrity that wants to drag you down into its depths. Listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you isn't just another motivational speech. This is a lifeline, a blueprint for transformation. Your world is a battlefield, and right now, you're losing the war against your own potential. People will tell you to keep grinding, to keep showing up, to keep pushing through. But I'm here to tell you something different. Sometimes, the most radical act of rebellion is to disappear. Not fade away, not give up, but strategically, intentionally, powerfully vanish. Imagine yourself as a phoenix, not constantly burning, but retreating into the shadows to rebuild, to reconstruct, to reimagine yourself completely. The world doesn't want you to have this power. The world wants you accessible, predictable, controllable, but you're not a puppet. You're not a performance for others to consume. You're a force of nature waiting to be unleashed. When you disappear, you reclaim something fundamental: your autonomy, your right to grow without an audience, your ability to transform without commentary. Every great revolution starts in silence. Every massive breakthrough happens when no one is watching. Think about the caterpillar. Does it announce its metamorphosis to the world? No. It retreats. It goes dark. It becomes unrecognizable. And when it emerges, it's not just changed. It's reborn. That's what disappearing truly means. It's not escape. It's strategy. It's not weakness. It's calculated power. The world will bombard you with noise. Social media screaming. Notifications buzzing. People demanding your attention, your energy, your very essence. But what if you could turn down the volume? What if you could press pause on the chaos? Disappearing is your reset button, your tactical withdrawal, your moment to breathe, to think, to plot your next move when nobody's looking. When you disappear, you become unpredictable, and unpredictability is power. People who are always visible are always vulnerable, always reactive, always responding to external stimuli. But you'll be proactive, you'll be building, you'll be becoming. While others are posting about their hustle, you'll be living it. While others are talking about their dreams, you'll be executing them. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is a weapon. Silence is where strategy is born, where resilience is forged, where your true self is crafted. Every time you feel the world pulling you in 1,000 directions, remember this: disappearing is not surrender. It's sovereignty. It's declaring that your growth is not up for public consumption. Your journey is not a reality show. Your transformation is not entertainment. It's sacred. It's serious. It's your most profound act of self-respect. So when they ask where you went, let them wonder. When they try to track your movements, let them guess. Your silence will become legendary. Your absence will become magnetic. And when you return, you won't just enter the room. You'll own it. You'll redefine it. You'll make the very walls tremble with your transformed energy. This is your invitation, your permission slip. Just disappear. The world doesn't understand your journey. And that's exactly the point. Disappearing isn't about running away. It's about running towards something greater, something undefined, something unprecedented. You are not a product of their expectations. You are not a result of their limitations. You are a potential waiting to be unleashed. Every great transformation begins in obscurity, in the spaces between visibility, in the moments nobody witnesses. Think about the seed underground. Does it announce its growth? Does it create a spectacle of its becoming? No. It silently, relentlessly pushes through darkness, breaking barriers, defying gravity, transforming Earth into life. You are that seed. Your disappearance is your fertile darkness. Your silence is your nutrient-rich soil. Your withdrawal is your incubation period. People will try to pull you back into their narrative. They'll send messages. They'll create drama. They'll try to drag you into their chaos. But you'll be unshakable, unmoved, uninterested. Your energy is no longer a public commodity. It's a private investment in yourself, in your vision, in your unprecedented potential. Disappearing doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you start caring differently. Caring about what truly matters. Caring about your internal revolution, your personal renaissance. While others are busy performing, you'll be transforming. While they're seeking validation, you'll be generating value. Your absence will become a magnetic force. Your silence will become a thunderous statement. They won't understand. And that's perfect, because understanding is not a prerequisite for your success. Belief is not required. Only action is. Your disappearance is your most profound action. Your withdrawal is your most powerful movement. Every great leader, every revolutionary, every game changer understood this fundamental truth. Transformation happens in the shadows. Innovation breathes in silence. Genius incubates in solitude. So embrace your disappearance. Welcome your unknown. Celebrate your strategic retreat. You are not losing. You are loading, not falling back, but preparing to launch. Not giving up, but gearing up. Your silence is not emptiness. It's potential. Your absence is not weakness. It's strategy. Your disappearance is not an ending. It's a beginning. A radical, unprecedented beginning. Just disappear and watch the world wonder. Disappearing is an art form that most people will never understand. They'll misconstrue your absence as weakness. They'll interpret your silence as surrender. But you know the truth. You know that true power lies in the spaces between the noise, in the moments nobody sees, in the grinding that happens when the world is asleep. Most people are terrified of being alone. They fill every moment with distraction, with meaningless conversations, with constant validation seeking. But you'll become friends with solitude, not loneliness. Solitude, a powerful, intentional state of being. When you disappear, you create a force field around your dreams. No external criticism can penetrate. No doubt can seep through. You're building your fortress of transformation. Think about the great innovators, the game changers, the ones who rewrote history. They didn't do it in the spotlight. They did it in the shadows, in quiet laboratories, in secluded workshops, in moments of intense, uninterrupted focus. Your disappearance is not an escape. It's a strategic retreat, a calculated withdrawal, a deliberate recalibration of your entire existence. When you vanish, you're not running away. You're running toward something, toward a version of yourself that's waiting to be discovered, toward potential that's been suffocated by constant external noise. The world will try to pull you back, to keep you in line, to maintain the status quo. But you've chosen a different path, a path of intentional invisibility, a path of strategic silence. Every moment you're unseen is a moment you're becoming, evolving, transforming. While others are performing, you're performing surgery on your own potential, cutting away the unnecessary, reconstructing your entire being. Disappearing doesn't mean disconnecting. It means reconnecting with yourself, with your true purpose, with the core of who you are meant to be. You're not losing connections. You're filtering them. You're becoming selective. You're becoming deliberate. In a world of constant noise, your silence becomes your signature. Your absence becomes your statement. Your withdrawal becomes your most powerful communication. People will talk. Let them talk. They'll create narratives about your disappearance. They'll speculate. They'll wonder. But you'll be too busy building to care. Too focused to be distracted. Too committed to your transformation to be deterred. Disappearing is not about hiding. It's about emerging. Not about running, but about preparing. Not about giving up, but about gearing up. Your comeback will be legendary. Your return will be a seismic event, not because you'll announce it, but because your transformation will speak louder than any words ever could. So embrace the darkness. Welcome the silence. Celebrate the unknown. Your metamorphosis is happening right now, in this moment of intentional invisibility. When you reappear, the world won't recognize you, but you'll recognize yourself fully, completely, unapologetically. Just disappear and then rise.